Okay, so real quick, here we're going to talk about this article for North Korea. Um, a few weeks ago, people were talking about North Korea a lot, and back then is when I was really thinking about this article and was planning on writing it out and everything. And then there were better articles I thought to put up, so I went with those instead of the North Korea thing. And the North Korea situation kind of calmed down from a media standpoint. People aren't really talking about that as much. But North Korea and end time prophecy was a thing a few weeks ago, and I really just wanted to kind of go back to that because it was fairly recent and show that this is the problem with end time prophecy belief structure, essentially. The belief that the end of time is in our future. Every newsworthy event that takes place in the entire world is considered to possibly be the lead up to end time events and the return to Jesus. It's a hysteria that exists, and it's very difficult to even kind of call it that, because that's what it is. It's just hysteria. So, um, I don't really know what else to say about it other than that. I wish that we could get past this because there's actually a more significant problem that we need to devote our uh, prayerful thought to, if you would, um, and our study and our focus and attention, and that is the relationship between ourselves and the creator of all things today inside of this order. The magnitude of this problem is quite significant, and it isn't receiving the attention that it needs to receive, in part because of the misunderstanding regarding the end of time. Instead of taking news events and attaching them to things that you see in the Bible, which is a practice in nothing, um, we should be really looking at the Bible to figure out our connection to the creator of the universe. And everybody knows that. And I think personally, everyone desires that. Um, but the focus on the end of time is a misunderstanding. It's one of many misunderstandings that exist, and it's useless energy being devoted uh, to nothingness when everyone truly desires to use that energy for actual connection to the creator of all things. Uh, this hysteria has done some sort of damage that is odd. And I mean, I deal with it with in my own self with it, I guess, but still, it's there, and it's a very pressing problem. What is our relationship to God now? How do I understand this situation through the Bible? You know, we have to get past the end of time before we can deal with that problem. And I feel like we're just stuck here on the end of time. And I can't be the only person either that can deal with that because the problem is quite large, many aspects. So, uh, on the lighter side, the North Korea situation is meaningless as far as the Bible is concerned. Certainly means something in the context of the world that we live in. But in relation to the Bible, it means nothing at all. There's no connection. This is easily destroyed merely by observing the context of the verses that the person will use. So that's where we are as far as that and every newsworthy event, essentially, that people try to make the fulfillment of biblical prophecy. And unfortunately, while the brain power, if you will, the prayerful thought, if you will, of individuals is focused on the end of time, which is a enormous misunderstanding that's not even being discussed in the Bible at all. It could be devoted to this much more significant task, which is also the true desire of all the people. So there we go. Article is below, and yeah, we'll see you guys later.